how to calculate rental cash flow and net return on investment on rental properties. Let's go. Hi, my name is Marcus, and in our previous video, we received a lot of requests to calculate rental cash flow, and so we decided to do one video so that you don't have to do the calculations. Before we deep dive into the numbers, please help me to tap the like button because it will help us a lot, and also subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet. Now, using 6 Derbyshire, 1-bedroom condo at 1.09 million as an example, let's calculate the initial outlay, which will be your down payment for this property. We will use the property price 1.09 million multiplied by 0.29 minus 15,400 will land you at $300,700. This is inclusive of your buyer's stamp duty. Now, if you do not know about buyer's stamp duty and its calculation, please watch our previous videos where we have already explained it. So now we have the initial outlay. Let's calculate the monthly expenses if you were to rent out the property as an investment. Based on this chart over here, your monthly installment will be $3,447 based on 3% interest. And based on Property Guru, the average rental of the same unit type is $3,500. Therefore, your total net will be $3,500 rental minus $3,447 installment minus $150 property tax and minus $360 for your property maintenance, which equates to a negative of $457, which means you would have to top up $457 per month to cover your property expenses monthly. Now, that is before factoring in our CPF OA if you are currently being employed. But in this channel, we always promote prudence and being prudent. So you may want to save your CPF OA to earn interest over there in the long term. But if you think that it's better for you to use the OA for your mortgage repayment so that you do not need to top up any cash, do let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to do another content to explain that as well. Now wait, before I continue explaining deeper, I went to do a YouTube search online and I found that there isn't a lot of videos like this that explain in detailed numbers. So if you can help me, please like this video because it's absolutely free. Thank you in advance. Now, using a 10-year horizon as an example, based on the chart over here, you would have already paid up a principal amount of 196k and accumulated an interest of 217k, which leaves you an outstanding balance of $621,000. So be mindful that this is the balance loan after 10 years. So let's rewind a bit in order to calculate the net return on investment. Remember the monthly top up of $457 per month? We will be using this amount to calculate the total cash top up you have used during this period of holding this property. So $457 times 12 months times 10 years, it will add up to a total of $54,840. So this is the money that you have spent on this property over these 10 years of holding period. I know this might be a little bit confusing and actually quite scary at the same time when you talk about such large numbers, but actually if you do the math and calculate, right, it's not that scary at all, but you need to do the calculation. And that is why I'm doing the calculation so that you don't have to, okay? So to calculate the net return on investment, let's use a 2% inflation per year to say that it actually appreciates 2% per annum. We would then use this equation to calculate how much your property would value after 10 years, assuming if you sell. So using the initial property value of $1.09 million today, multiplied by 10 years of 2% appreciation. So the easy way to calculate is always to use your iPhone Canada. You don't need special calculator. $1.09 million times 1.02 1 year. It becomes this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 years later, it will become $1.328,703. So this will be the future value, assuming if the value goes up by 2% per annum, compounded, it will become 1.32 million. This is how I calculate lah. So if you ask me whether this is good, I would say that this is quite average because this is how the Singapore inflation works. About 2% per annum is quite a fair way to calculate the future value. So how much is the total proceeds that you will gain after 10 years? Based on the future 1.32 million and the outstanding loan of 600 over K, how much is it? Now, before I continue, right, you'll be saying that,
wow, Marcus, 2% per annum is sure or not?
okay, like if you don't think so, right, you are so smart. You know the math already, do your own reverse engineering and then you decide for yourself. But having said that, life is actually quite simple. So sometimes we tend to overthink and make your life very difficult. And you always analyze until paralyzed. So this is quite a good gauge, quite a good basis already. Now going back to the topic of what is the net returns after 10 years, using property appreciated value at $1.328 million minus of 621,000, the balance outstanding loan of the property, you will be receiving approximately 700,000 worth of cash and CPF, assuming if you have used CPF for your down payment, and that is how much proceed you will get when you sell off your property if you do so. Again, let me emphasize that this is based on 2% appreciation per year for your property. Reverse engineer if you need to. Okay, now let's calculate the percentage of how much you would have gained after 10 years. Using the initial outlay of 300,000 plus the cash top up of $54,840, it works out to a grand total of outlay cash plus CPF from your pocket of 355,000. Then we use the total amount of cash proceed and CPF proceed that you gain. 700,000 minus 350,000, which is your outlay, will get you approximately 350,000, which is your net gain. Divided by your outlay of 355,000. Don't worry, we'll put the description over there so it's easier for you to understand. Which means that you have total gain of close to 100% in total for this property over a 10-year span. Let's calculate what is the return per annum for this. 98% divided by 10 years means you are getting 9.8%, about 10% gain per year. That is more than whatever CPF can give you or even the banks can give you at a very, very low risk level. We are talking about buying a property over here. Okay, spoiler alert. I know some of you already halfway typing all the troll messages. Yep, it's not 10% compounded per annum in terms of the net profit. I calculated already, so it's about 7% compounding for 10 years. I did the math. If it's 7%, equals 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's about 688k. So it's about 7% compounded per annum. Still, nothing much in the market that can give you over the last 10 years, 7% guaranteed every year. Now, 7%, should you do it or should you not? I would say now that you already understand the numbers and how much it exactly gives you based on the numbers that we have given, it's down to what are your plans. If you are already pretty wealthy, you think you have more than enough capital already and you're happy with the asset that you currently own, then yes, buying a property to actually gain rental income as a long-term investment will make sense. However, if you are still growing your wealth and you are still hoping to gain bigger assets and to own bigger properties, then I won't think that this would be the best, because if you buy certain asset classes, like for example a good new launch property, you will be able to see the similar returns within like 3 years as compared to that. So really depends on the game plan. What is your goal right now for the next 5 years of your investment? If you want to go for the long game, yes, rental property. If you want to gain more assets and more financial muscle, right, then maybe the rental, no, just go for a new launch. But find the right new launch. If you need someone to find for you, call me. If I have time, I will help you. Yeah, I will try my best lah. I will try my best because you also won't call me ma. But if you haven't liked the video yet, right, please do so now lah. Okay, so this is the end of the video. Again, keep those questions coming in because we would love to help you in your property journey. If you're afraid of ask questions, not to worry. We also have an NGL link channel where you can ask questions anonymously, as well as our Telegram chat where we will be posting daily property news updates as well as weekly new videos so that you wouldn't miss out on any. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it helps us a lot, and to share this video with your friends because like I always say, real estate videos can help literally anyone. So with that said, see you at the next video. Have a good day. Sayonara! Sayonara!